Peace and blessings, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, taking care of themselves. Facebook is having some glitches. So I just want to let you know that they're having some level of glitches here on Facebook. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Welcome. Facebook has, it blocked me out twice, but that's okay. I got some exciting stuff to share today with you all. Peace and blessings to everyone. I hope everybody is doing well during this time of a quarantine. The technology is having a problem, but it's fine. Okay. So, hello. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing okay, Vanessa. So if this is your first time here, my name is Jessika Black. I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I focus on leadership development and personal development. I have over 20 years experience working with thousands of people to help them be able to gain clarity, meet and exceed their goals. Hi, Billy. How you doing? Good to see you. And this is the Level Up Show. Hi, Vanessa. In this show, we aim to motivate, unlock your potential, unleash your power, ignite, and inspire. Okay? Today's topic that we will be talking about is, are you flying too low? That is a question. So before we get started, I want people to drop down in the comments, what's one thing you desire? Hi, Nikki. How you doing? While you all are dropping down in the comments, and I'm going to wait because I know Facebook has a glitch. I'll wait to see what people have to say. I'll go over kind of our village laws. So the question is, what is one thing that you desire? Okay, so for the village laws, number 1, have fun. Number 2, stay engaged. Number 1, have fun. Number 2, stay engaged. Number 3, share. Share. Like the page. Today, I have some very interesting things coming up. I'm so excited. The nature is messing with us, but I know that's because what I have to tell y'all is so powerful. So I'm not going to let the sun interrupt us. I'm not going to let the wind interrupt us. And we're going to pray that Facebook don't interrupt us. So I'm very, very excited. I have some surprises for you all, for people who are in the live, very exclusive, and I'll tell you about them later. But right now, I want to do a little competition. I want to have people, if this show motivates you, or you know somebody that wants to participate in this show or should participate in this show, I'm going to ask you to tag people. The person that tags the most people at the end, I will have a surprise in your inbox. Okay, all right. So again, we are talking about, are you flying too low and investing in yourself? So, okay, Vanessa, wealth, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Hello, Beyonce. Alignment with God's desire for my life, Nikki. Yes. So as we continue, just keep that in your mind. Like, what is one thing that you desire? That's really, really, really important. Okay. So we all were created for a purpose. We are divine beings. We're created for a reason. And there's this word that says, be anxious in nothing and let your requests be known. So the reason why I'm having you to put what your desire is in the comments is because you got to say it out loud. You got to get comfortable with it. You have to speak things into existence. Okay? So what happens is things get in our way. It can be in our environment. It can be other people. It can be our own selves. Sometimes we get in our own way. And there's a lot of that that's happening. So let me see you drop a 1 if you feel me on that. If you've ever gotten in your own way. Yep. So the top 3 things that typically hold people back from getting in their own way: procrastination. People wait, and wait and wait and wait. And sometimes people wait under the guise of, oh, it's not time yet. I'm waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for everything to be perfect. I'm waiting to get this piece of equipment. I'm waiting to get that piece of equipment. All of that kind of stuff, right? But no, when God puts something on your heart, you do it then. That's when you do it. For those of you that have other beliefs, if the universe, your ancestors put something on your heart, that is exactly when you're supposed to do it. Don't worry about, is it perfect? Is it right? It's okay to learn as you go. Failure is a part of success. Failure is not final. And people have to start realizing that failure is not final. It's a part of your success. It's okay to fall. It really is, because it's not about the fall. It's about how you get up. Now, if you fall down, it's on you to get yourself up. Let me see some tools in the comments if you can relate to that. The other thing that holds people back is fear. Fear is false evidence actually realized. It's not fake. So when you already know inside of you that you're going to be successful at whatever you set yourself out to do, fear will creep in. Fear will come and try to distract you. It'll try to distract your mind. Things around you will start happening. Your life will look like it's becoming destabilized, right? Those things are getting in your way, right? But that's when you got to stand firm. That's when you got to stand firm in the belief in yourself. This is why I say all the time, it is up to you to encourage yourself. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to. That's an investment. You have to invest in yourself. All right. So fear is one thing that will block us, and fear does a lot of things to people mentally. It makes you afraid. You have physical, emotional, spiritual drainage that happens to you. So you have to be careful what you allow to come in. Sometimes you have to watch the way that you think about your own self. Okay. Were we on number 3? The third thing that does is self-doubt. Lots of people, lots of people. You count yourself out before you even get started. You can't do that to yourself. You count yourself out. It's not other people. And a lot of times we like to blame other people and say, you know what? Oh, this person did this, so I couldn't do this. These people are hating on me. No, we need to have a reality check. Sometimes we're hating on our own selves. Sometimes we're standing in our own way. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. And that's exactly the thing that holds us back. That's self-doubt. Saying, you have to be careful of your words, saying things out loud, saying things like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to, I don't think I can say that. I don't think I can work with these tools. You can do anything that you put your mind to. But you got to believe in you. You have to believe in you. Okay, Vanessa, I see you. You should click the link in my about page and get that free affirmation guide I have in there. That'll be great for you. And you should also look at the journal to start that process, because in order to undo some of these processes that have been imposed on us, because we've been taught these things. We've been taught that we're not good enough. We've been taught that we're uneducated and can't learn. We've been taught all of these things. I'm going to tell y'all a little story. I'm going to share a little bit about my life. A little bit of my life with you all. You know, I didn't open my mouth and actually start engaging in real conversation until I was 27 years old. And the reason why it took me so long is because I was afraid. I was afraid that people would not understand the words that were coming from my mouth. I was afraid that I wasn't intelligent enough. I would be sitting in places and I wouldn't quite comprehend what people were saying, but too afraid to ask the questions, right? It wasn't until I started asking the questions that I started gaining confidence, that I was able to get over that self-doubt. I was able to move. It wasn't until we started with affirmations because you have to change your mindset. Excuse me for a second. Thank you, family. I'm getting a little thirsty over here. But you have to change your mindset. So that's what this process of affirmations is about. The journal supports that process. It allows you to be able to clear your mind, right? And it gives you certain exercises and prompts to be able to support you. So again, that is still available for everybody. But however, we were going over the four things. The fourth thing is lack of education. Lack of education really gets us in trouble, right? And a lot of times, let me just tell you, you do not have to go to the European institution to be educated in order to be considered educated. Intelligence and education is two different things, right? So you are intelligent even if you don't go into that system. You don't have to go in that system to be educated, but you do have the responsibility of educating yourself. And a lot of times we go wrong because we are too afraid to ask the question. We got to check ourselves. Some of us is too lazy to pick up the book and read. We got to read. And right now we got so much technology on our hands that we even got Audible, where you can download an application that will read the book to you. So there's ways. There's not any reason that any of us can't do exactly what it is that we want to do at this point in time in our lives. We got way too much access to stuff, you know? So again, like I'm getting on here giving game for free. This is for free. This is for free. Later, people will be in my inbox asking me questions. They got to catch the live. They got to catch the live because I'll answer the questions in the live with no problem. And I've learned to wait on Facebook. Hey, Niche, how you doing? Hi, Patrice. How you doing? Thank you for joining. So if this is your first time, my name is Jessika Black. I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I focus on leadership development and personal development. I have over 20 years experience in doing this. As a result, I've been able to help thousands of people gain clarity, meet and exceed their goals. Welcome you to the Level Up Show. This show, we aim to unlock your potential, unleash your power, motivate you, inspire you, and ignite your fire. So let's get it. Today's topic that we are talking about is, are you flying too low? Okay. So, lack of education. You got to figure out ways to educate yourself. You have to figure out ways to educate yourself. Most people don't want to take the time to put the investment in what you need to get for yourself. But then it begs the question of this to me. An eagle. An eagle flies high. That's the highest flying bird. That bird flies high and it has vision. It can see over everything else. So you have to ask yourself, are you an eagle? Are you looking to see what your purpose is in life? Do you understand your vision? Do you understand your mission? Or are you a pigeon? And what do pigeons do? They hang around and they eat. They're like street rats. They eat things all on the ground. They take the little crumbs that people want to give them. They don't work to expand themselves. None of that. It's your responsibility to invest in you. That is up to you. So now your environment. Ooh, that's a big one. Sometimes we're in situations, and I know that I've been there, where we're comfortable. When you become comfortable, that means you're stuck. You're complacent. You should be uncomfortable because you should always be growing. You should always be growing. So you have to figure out your environment. That sometimes we're in environments. Sorry, this thing's flying. But sometimes we're in environments, and we're in these environments, we have to do an assessment on the environment, and we really do. We have to look, who's in that environment, what's going on in that environment, and does it match where you want to go? Because your start's not your finish. So if you know that your start's not your finish, are the things surrounding you, is that in alignment with where you're going, where you're headed? If not, get your life. You got to get your life. Hey, Aunt Pam, you was going to say a crow instead of a pigeon. Can be a crow too. We got some crows out here. Yes, comfortable equals stuck. So the other thing that you have to do is you got to stabilize your thoughts. We got way too many things going on out here. Way too many things going on out here. We're influenced by billboards. We're influenced by TV. We're influenced by social media. We're influenced by other people. We're influenced by music. We're influenced by all this stuff. How can you stabilize your thoughts if you have all of these things distracting you, and all of these things are coming to you telling you that the answers are outside of you, that you need to go externally in order for something to be well with you? You got to learn how to quiet your mind. So when you think about that, the quieting of your mind, it gives you an opportunity to be able to get clearer in your thoughts and stabilize your thoughts. Unstableness is not going to get it. Okay. So, this other thing that happens with us, and I took notes. I'm just telling y'all because I was excited to get on here and talk to y'all about this frequency. The thing that stops our progress. People don't gonna want to go through all the steps. The steps are clearly 1 through 5. People want to go from 1 to 5. You're not gonna get from 1 to 5. The reason why you have a process that you have to go through, the reason you have to go from step 1 to step 2 is because you're developing yourself until you get to 5. Does that make sense? Let me see a 2, 3, something. Thank you. So a lot of people are unsuccessful with anything that they set out to do because they're trying to skip the step. Lack of investment in yourself, right? So you want other people to do things for you that you ain't willing to do for you. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, how do you expect for somebody else to be investing in you? So take step 1. Get it. Figure out what's going on. Start the knowledge you need to learn for whatever it is that you want to do. For me, I had to start a step, which was educating myself, right? I educated myself. I had to get my mind right. I had to get my own right. Starting the process of affirmations, journaling, healing myself, all of that, right? Started there. Step 1. You know, step 2. I looked at the frequency that I was flying on, and I was like, you know what? If think that these things ain't gonna happen, they're not gonna happen. So I had to elevate myself. I had to get to higher frequency. There's literally nothing in the world that I cannot do. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. In the beginning of this year, for those of you who've been following me for a while, in the beginning, I said, this is 2020. Everything that is for me, I'm going to go get it. But check this out. Everything that's for you, you can go get it too. We got this. We got the same 24 hours, the same breath of air. We can do this. And you don't have to do it alone. You can do it together. You can do it together. So I'll pause before I go into giving you all 3 tips into how you can do this. And I'm wondering if people have any questions. And I'll wait a little bit. I know that thing is slow. I see you, Nisha. Yeah, Vanessa. You know what? I was guilty of that too. Like I wanted to just to step 5, and I kept trying to shoot step 5 over and over and over again, and I never. It wasn't until I started going through all the steps. I'm still going through steps, but I'm taking every step now. I'm literally taking every step. And that's important. So Facebook has been forcing people to use this new published live producer, and it's it's not working. It's like lag, it's going slow, but I refuse to let it shut down what we got going on over here, because we're going somewhere. We trying to level up. We trying to boss up in here. So let me see them tools if you're trying to boss up. Let me if you're trying to level up. Okay, Billy, I see your desires and Queens as one we will win. Yes, we will win. We on 2. 1 was in the beginning. 6 o'clock it started, Nisha. Yes. 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 All right. Yes. Yes. Boss up. You want to level up. So if you want to level up, you gotta be able to make those investments in yourself. You really do. You really do. You can't let anything stop you, because check this out. When we want water, we go buy it. We have a desire for something that we really want, we go out and get it. When we want to go outside, go walk up, and we go outside and we take a walk, right? So the things that we truly want, we invest something in. We invest time, money, we invest our resource, we invest in all of these things, right? You're not investing in you. There's no excuse. None. There's no excuse. So investing in yourself is a very, very powerful tool. The reason why it's powerful is because it's a conversation with you within you, and then it's an action external to you. What does that mean? When you start testing yourself, you start to do the work of changing your mind. You start to step out on faith. Hey, Vanessa, you start to step out on faith. You start to journaling. You start to build your self-confidence. It's an investment. You start to feel better about yourself, right? The thing that makes that powerful, and then you start doing it. You start doing whatever the thing that you want to do. You get to the point where you're getting your goals together. You get to the point where you're striving. You get to the point where, you know what, if I fall, I'm getting back. I'm gonna keep moving anyways. Kind of like what's happening in this live. We still moving through this live. Facebook shut us down. The wind is blowing. All kind of stuff over here happening. Nats decided to come by, but I'm not going nowhere, because this is what I want to do. I want to be able to share my gifts with you. I want to be able to see other people win. I want to be able to see other people level up. I want to be able to learn with y'all, right? Because I'm also learning from you all. I go through, I read the comments, I see people in my inbox. I'm learning too. So this is, this is a great process. Now, the tip, number 1, educate yourself. You got to educate yourself in whatever it is that you're trying to do. You got to get some knowledge in that. And you ask for help. You got to ask for help. Some of us be out here trying to be, I'll give you an example. I'll use myself. Out here trying to be an internet guru, like I can work all kind of technology. No, that is not my expertise. That's not what I'm good at. I'm good at people, right? I'm good working with people. I'm good talking with people. I'm good at developing people. That's what I'm good at. That's my expertise. It's not necessarily technology. It doesn't mean that I'm not taking the time out to learn technology, but I have to ask for help. Can you help me figure out how to work this Instagram? Can you figure out how to work Facebook? How do I put these things together, right? So you got to ask for help, whatever situation it is that you're in. Asking for help does not make you less than. It actually makes you great. It makes you better. That's about elevating yourself, right? So you got to educate yourself, and you got to ask for help. The other thing you have to do is, like, in building your own confidence, do things that it'll make you feel good. And when you have negative thoughts, make sure you use the process that we talked about in the affirmation video. And so people, you all can go back and look at that if you weren't in that live. It's on the page. But make sure you're walking through those processes. It's important to build your confidence. If you don't build your confidence, you can't expect to get very far, because you're going to be all scared. And the opposite of confidence are those things that we talked about earlier: fear, self-doubt, and procrastination. So we don't want to live there. We want to live on the high vibration. Those are the things that are on the low vibration. And then invest time in your creativity. A lot of people don't take the time out to invest in whatever it is that they want to do, in their creativity at all. And you got to invest in creativity. You really, really do. And so, do you guys have any questions for me? Yes, Vanessa. That process of skipping from 1 to 5 will wear you out. It will. And it'll wear you out fast, and you won't get nowhere. All right, so for everybody on the live, I don't see no questions, but I'm still gonna wait because I know this is tripping. So for everybody on the live, this is only for folks who are on this live. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give people after this live 30 minutes, but I have a surprise for y'all. So the surprise is I am doing coaching sessions for 50% off. 1 hour coaching sessions, 50% off, which is $47. Start struggling with getting your goals together. If there's areas that you want to develop personally, if you want to show up a better leader, holla at your girl. Where you get these 50% off is JessikaBlack.com. That's JessikaBlack.com. The code that you need is level up. So this is for people who are really, really ready to level up. You got to be ready. You got to want it. And it's only going for this minutes after this live. I am taking it off. I'm taking it off, and the price will go back to normal. And I'm giving you all a discount on top of a discount, because now I'm at quarantine prices. So this is just the quarantine price, because I figured that if the government is gonna tell us that we have to shelter, we ain't got a place. This is the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect opportunity to grow. This is the perfect opportunity to develop. And if you haven't realized in this opportunity how everything has stopped, guess what? It's an opportunity for you to build. There's a reason why y'all encountered me right now. There's a reason. It happened for a reason. It's not, nothing is happenstance. It happened for a reason. Okay? I urge you to take advantage of that, because although I like giving stuff away, I'm gonna be really, really honest. Those prices are gonna go to normal really soon, and this deal is going back to normal, and I close the live. Thank Nikki for posting. Yes. So again, this thing is still kind of loading slow. So again, if you know somebody that can benefit from these videos, make sure you tag people in the video. Again, like I said in the beginning of the live, if you tag folks in the video, the person who has the most people, I have a surprise. It'll be in your inbox. Make sure you make sure you share the page. This is game for free. You know, when we are getting knowledge and inspiration and motivation from other people. We need to share. The more people in this world that are happy, the better our world will be. Okay? So you have responsibility to make sure you let people know that this is happening, because people ain't giving game like this for free. People are, they're not telling you things in depth. They're not into process. They're not going into steps, right? So I'm on here doing this motivation. Like I said to you all before, I'm not just trying to motivate you. I'm trying to see you transform. So that's with the steps. Right. Free game. Oh, I see Vanessa. I see you. You can't tag people that's already on the live. All right. So I will be talking to you all soon. You all have a wonderful evening. Make sure you take the time to invest in whatever it is. It don't necessarily have to be with me, but do it for yourself. Invest in you. Whatever it is that you need for yourself, make sure that you do it. Now's the time to be creative, stay focused, and keep asking yourself how you flying. If you flying low, you're going to get low results. You start flying high, you're going to get results. So that's up to you. Don't forget to like and share. Invite your friends to the page. Peace and blessings, and have a wonderful evening. Bye.